Samsung Galaxy folding phones are expensive, man. I mean, we're talking $2,000 or more. But what if I told you you could buy a Galaxy folding phone from TEMU for only $50? Well, guys, I bought 2 of them, and in this video, we'll test them out and see how badly I got scammed. So both are supposedly different models, but we'll start with this one here, which at first glance looks like a iPhone, kind of. What? All right, popping this sucker out at first glance, sliding this thing out. That is not a folding phone. Thank you. I am not surprised at all, but wow, I mean, like, just look at the listing here. That's definitely a folding phone, right? And does this fold? Let me test. Does it fold? Nope, not yet. I'll make it fold later. But taking a closer look at this thing, it clearly looks like an S25 Ultra of some sort because it's got the 5 cameras here on the back, or the 5 holes, as you can see. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess turn this thing on and man, see what this stupid thing can do. Okay, and boot it up here. Even our background screen looks like an S25. That's kind of nifty. It's straight up an S25. By the way, really hope this one's actually a folding phone. We'll check it out later, of course, to find out. It is a different model, so we have some hope there. And yeah, even the icons look like an S25. Kind of sick, actually. Scrolling up, we'll start by seeing what all kind of apps you have on this thing. So calculator, calendar, camera, all the kind of standard stuff. You got Chrome made to look like the Samsung Galaxy browser. Even got a notes app here. And oh, do we have a stylus? Oh, we do. Yo, let's go. We got a stylus built in. Oh, that's kind of sick. Well, it's kind of stuck. But yeah, we got a cheap little stylus here, and I guess it works. Let's go ahead and scroll around a little bit. Ooh, it's sticky. What the heck? Okay, so you can scroll up and down, but I can't write anything. Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, actually, ooh, it kind of works. Doesn't feel great. Why am I on Facebook now? Excuse me? I'm trying to write my name here. Yeah, it doesn't really capture all of your movements here. Also, my handwriting kind of sucks, so it's kind of a combo of both of those, but whatever. All right, not really surprising that it sucks, but it is what it is. Kind of cool that it actually is there and kind of works. And guys, an interesting tidbit about this little pin here, I found out that when you press on this button here, it says it's charged to 100%, meaning the pin is charged, but this thing is a flimsy piece of crap with no battery inside, so it's just straight up lying to us, which is, again, not surprising for a fake phone like this, but yeah. You think there's a battery in here? Look at this. If there's a battery in this, we're all in trouble. Let me go ahead and hop straight into our settings here and see what kind of Android version we're on here. I'm assuming it's Android. It looks like Android. I'm not really sure what happened, but I pressed settings and now we are on something we're on Facebook again. What is happening? This phone is infested with Meta. What is going on, dude? By the way, very sketchy that it was already signed in and set up. We should probably factory reset this thing before we do anything on it, but risk it for the biscuit. So checking out the about phone, it does say S25 Ultra with a real photo of an actual S25 Ultra. That's a little bit sus. And for software, we're on Android 14.0, which is not too surprising. It's a little bit old, but whatever. At 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage built in. Okay. Finally got into the Google Play Store. I'm signing in now. But this keyboard is like ultra thin. I mean, look how skinny those little buttons are. I think I've seen this before on a keyboard before, but like that, just if your fingers are any larger than a 3-year-old's, like you're gonna have trouble typing. This is not good. Even like the 1, 2, 3 down there is bleeding off the button. That's just sad. Hey guys, obviously what TEMU sent me here is not what they promised, but luckily my dog family did get what he promised today. That's some good dog food. And that's all thanks to the farmer's dog who is sponsoring this video. Now, if you're like me, you always want the best for your pets, right? I mean, to be honest, we've been feeding Finley traditional kibble his whole life, and while it's been fine, we're always looking for ways to improve Finley's quality of life. So we decided to try the farmer's dog fresh dog food instead of that ultra processed kibble. And guys, here's the great thing about the farmer's dog. The recipes meet AAFCO nutritional standards, which means they are complete and balanced for dogs' needs, and the meals include fresh human-grade food that is made in human food facilities. And now for what really matters, Finley loves it. I mean, you can see after his first time having it, he's literally sniffing around the house looking for more. And by the way, the farmer's dog makes it super easy to feed your dog. And if for some reason you guys aren't convinced yet, just listen to Finley eat this food. Yum, yum. They include pre-portioned food based on your dog's age, weight, and activity level, and they include a nifty little container to store your leftovers, in the fridge. So if you want to try the farmer's dog, get 60% off using my exclusive QR code on screen or link down below. Okay, I finally signed in, but now it's not loading the Google Play Store at all. And now I click the Play Store and it's black screen. Thank you, TEMU. Well, I guess while that does something in the background, let's test out these cameras and see if they're any good. They won't be, but we'll test them out anyways. Let's take a picture of this Xbox over here. Okay, that's a couple Xbox 360s on my shelf, and like, I don't know, the photo is fine. It's very much like a 2010 photo, I'd say, from a 2010 smartphone, so take that for what you will. This is 2026, man. And let's go ahead and flip it around to the selfie cam and see how ugly I'm looking. Wow, ooh, that might be the softest image I've ever seen. And it's blurry, it didn't even focus on my face. That's just straight garbage, man. Ugh. Not surprised though. And I should of course point out the cameras in the back. So of course we have a bunch of lenses here. Well, lenses. let's go ahead and see if we can figure out which one is the real one. So opening up the camera, if we block this one on the top, yeah, the one on the top is the real camera, the real lens. This one's fake. This one is probably fake, but it actually looks a little bit different. This one here is fake as well, and this one looks like it's just like a sensor or something, but it's probably a fake sensor, so yeah. But guys, next up I want to try out our fingerprint sensor here and see how that works, if at all. I can give you some clues, but I got an idea of what's going to happen here. But let's go ahead and test it out. So we'll do fingerprint plus pin, sure, whatever. Our fingerprint is, what? I have never in my entire life seen a fingerprint sensor in the middle of the screen. That's insane. But let's go ahead and try it out. Next. Oh, no, it changed. Wait, hold on. Now it's down here. Cool. It changed on me. But as you can see, I'm just tapping it randomly and it's somehow working. It's working. Let's go ahead and try to unlock now. So if you press this, we'll unlock it here. Let's go ahead and, oh, and now the fingerprint sensor is at the very bottom. That's awesome. It unlocks my finger. Okay, that makes sense. But what if I try a different finger? So I registered my pointer finger. What if I try my thumb though? Let's see if that'll unlock. Well, you know, my thumb works. How about my other thumb? Yup. How about my nose? There it is, unlocked. This will be interesting. How about my sock toe? Nope, doesn't work. Piggies are out.
What did he say?
Oh, I got it. The point is, you can use just about anything to unlock these stupid phones because the fingerprint sensors are fakes and don't work. And yeah, let me go ahead and hop back into the Play Store now and see if this is loaded. And no, it hasn't. Wait, it's Google Play is finally opening. Let's go. It's about time, man. It's about time. All right, here we go. Let's download a couple apps and I'll show you what's up with this phone. All right, surprisingly, this app actually downloaded and we can see some details here about this device. As you can see, it's an S25 Ultra, as it says on every single line here. Also, we have a Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is just not possible because those things cost, you know, hundreds of dollars just themselves. This device was $50, so that's a lie. We've got 14.0 Quince Tart. Excuse me? What the heck is a Quince Tart? Fragrant autumn-inspired dessert featuring poached tenderized quince. Like, that's not how you spell quiche, right? What is a quince? But as you can see, none of the CPU specs align here. They're all just fake, wrong, incorrect. How about the battery here? It says we have 8,000 milliamp hours, which is definitely not correct, but all right, sure, whatever you say. Display is 1612 by 720. That sounds about accurate, although it's definitely not 11 inches. I can confirm. It's actually 6.9 inches. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. That actually might be accurate, but that's hilarious. All right, this phone, man. But all right, guys, let's move on to our next folding phone here, which hopefully is actually folding. I really hope it is. I mean, the listings themselves, ooh, this is looking promising. The listings themselves quite literally show folding phones. Like it is a folding phone in the listing. So this one has a different box though. Clearly looks like a Samsung Galaxy S25 again of some sort, except the cameras are off a little bit there. That's interesting. All right, pull it out. This is a thick boy, so it might be folding, please. And nope, it's not folding. Cool, awesome, thank you. I just straight up lying in the listing, okay. Oh, man. Not surprised, just a little disappointed. And of course we have some headphones here, which we might try out later because usually these things are pieces of crap. But yeah, let's put that to the side and go ahead and take a closer look at this phone. So it looks like an S25 Ultra or whatever, but the cameras are really far apart. Kind of looks like that dude from Ice Age, if you look at it this way. Let's turn it on and see what it does. And as it's booting up, similar to the last phone, we also have a stylus in this one, and it doesn't retract though. So usually you press this thing and it pops out. Oh, there it goes, kind of. There we go, finally. What was that noise? But here's our stylus. It actually is, it's the exact same one as the last one. Okay, well it's there, cool. I don't know why. Okay, phone finally booted up and it's trying to do some S Pen stuff, which I don't want to do. Now let's check out the apps here, and they look kind of similar to the last phone, but not quite. There's some different stuff on here. Again, already signed in and everything, which is super sus. But yeah, there are some different apps here like Bing, we have Line, whatever that is. We've also got WhatsApp, Viber, Zalo, whatever, X, TikTok. Okay, that's random stuff. Let's go ahead and hop straight into the settings though and see what they're calling this phone. Probably an S25 Ultra again, but we'll find out here in a second. Oh no, they're calling it a C25 Ultra. What the heck is a C25? I'm not sure what they're referring to there, but all right. And we're on Android version 15.0. Hey, fancy there. RAM is 12 gigs, ROM is 512, 6500 milliamp battery. I don't believe that, but you know, okay, whatever you say. 69% battery life, nice. But guys, next up we'll hop into the camera here and see what these cameras look like. And we have some more features here compared to the last one. We have beauty, video, picture, blur, pip, and filter. I'm sure those do a whole lot, but we'll stick with the regular picture for now. What? Can't connect to the camera, excuse me? Never heard of that. Oh my goodness, is there a screen film on this thing on the back? Okay, there's films over these lenses on the back. Okay, I was about to say, this camera looks horrible. Okay, I think the film is off now. Let's take a photo. You can see they're pretty similar to the last one where the 360s there are, actually that's worse than the last one. That looks like it didn't even focus. That's just garbage. All right, let's try the face cam now. Yeah, just as bad. There's no focus at all, and it's blurry. Okay. Just great. And next up, guys, we'll hop into YouTube here, which I didn't try on the last phone because I just couldn't get anything to load at all, hardly. But this one's loading a little bit faster, and I say a little bit as in like a little bit, but we'll give it a try. Let's try the mic on this one as well. How about that? Smokin Silicon. Wow, that's way too loud. And indeed, it pops up. Okay, I see you. Click on this red box video. It's about to blow my eardrums up, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so let's pull it up, trying to rotate it, and it's rotating kind of, very slowly. Slowly but surely, maybe. There, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Maybe, it's frozen now. Ah, there it goes though. Hey, it's playing. That's actually a little better than I thought it would be. Can we scrub through? Let's go ahead and check it out. Well, there we go. Halfway through, and it's now frozen. Not surprising, but disappointing, of course. Let's go ahead and check out the quality here and see what we can go up to. We're only on 360 right now, which is, yeah, that's not ideal. We can go up to 1080p. Okay, I'm sure that'll help a lot. Oh, there it goes. Go back, please. Exit, 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 exit.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yeah, I really loved that. But let's go ahead and hop into the Play Store next up, try to sign in and see if we can download some stuff, maybe. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and try to download some stuff. All right, guys, we got one app installed here. Let's see if this will boot up. Now here in the device info app, we can get some more specs, of course. Android 15. So we have a Dimensity 9000 CW, which sounds a lot more reasonable than the last one. So let's go ahead and look that up. Oh wait, never mind. That's like a legit CPU used in flagship phones, I believe, a few years ago. That's definitely not what's in here. Yeah, never mind. That's a lie as well. Also 32-bit. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Battery 6500. That's a lie. Display is 3200 by 2520. That's a lie. 6.8 sounds about right though. Okay, and next I was trying to download Subway Surfers to just try to play it, but it's been downloading for like 5 minutes now and it's just stuck. So yeah, we'll skip out on that. But next up I want to hop into our security again, try out our fingerprint lock screen here and see if that works. Or oh wait, hold on. They only have face unlock. Okay, respect. They're trying to play it safe. They're not straight up lying like this one. They're just partially lying. Okay. Time for face unlock. Now let's see if it works. Failed. Do I actually have to make the face again? That's insane. It only works when I make that face. Oh man. Oh wait, hold on. Subway Surfers, it's here. Let's go. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Subway Surfers take this long to load. Yeah, I got a feeling this is gonna be bad, but we'll give it a try here. It's already lagging like crazy. It's just freezing all the time. Yeah, this is miserable. Yeah, I'm done with this. You technically can play, but it's gonna drive you up the wall if you try to play that. Just don't do it. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, watch this video over here. It's probably even better than this one, but I'll see you there.